Rebel Canners, teaching all kinds of food preservation, including the old ways. It's time to watch for the great pumpkin on sale and pick a few up so we can make everything pumpkin. Today's recipe is not USDA approved. Let's make some pumpkins into pumpkin butter. 12 cups pumpkin puree, 1 cup brown sugar, 1 cup white sugar, 1 tablespoon pumpkin pie spice, 1 cup maple syrup, and a pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt. Using pie pumpkins, I look for darker skinned fleshed pumpkins and usually the smaller pumpkins, but you can use any kind of pumpkin. In fact, you can even use butternut squash. And right now around Halloween is the perfect time to buy pumpkins. Don't forget to wash your pumpkin. Remove the stems and cut your pumpkins in half. Scoop out as much of the stringy stuff as you can get and your seeds. Save your seeds for roasting. So good. Roasted pumpkin seeds are really healthy for you, supposedly. Just get as much of the stringy pulp off as you can. The rest you can get later. Bake your pumpkins for 45 minutes or until they're soft in a 350-degree oven. I put my cut pumpkins half cut side down on a protected cookie sheet because they will get kind of sloppy, and this helps cook some of the water off. Test for doneness by poking with a knife. Once the pumpkin is cooled a little bit, you can easily scoop out the pumpkin flesh, discarding the skins, and you're ready to make puree. Let them cool until they're cooled off enough to handle. Scoop out all the pulp out of the skins into a bowl so you can puree them easier. I like to use a stick blender. It helps break up those strings that are left. This can take quite a bit of time to get them down to a nice puree consistency. So just keep working at it and working at it until you get the consistency you're looking for. Again, just keep working with it. It'll take a while, but you'll get it back to the consistency of a nice puree. Once you've got it pureed nicely, return it to the pan on heat and add your spices. I love my stick blender for turning pumpkin into puree. For this recipe, we're going to start with 12 cups of pumpkin puree, 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm not going to add all of it at once. I'm going to wait and taste it and see if I still need all of it. Same with the white sugar. Calls for 1 cup, but I may not need all of it, so I'm going to hold some back. 1 cup of dark maple syrup. So good. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. It should start to darken up a little bit more. Be sure to keep stirring so it doesn't scorch on the bottom. Once you get it cooked down to the consistency you want, put it in pint jars and process. Hot pack your pumpkin butter in hot jars and process for 30 minutes in the pressure canner. My altitude is 10 pounds of pressure. Because of the thickness factor and not being USDA approved, I do mine in half pints. Rebel Canners is now on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. And follow us on Facebook, Rebel Canners, and Vegan and Vegetarian Rebel Canner groups.